What's up, you guys? It's Osler from Down Under, and today you're probably thinking, he has another shirt. He doesn't just have a gray shirt. Well, I actually do. And today I'm attending a wedding, and I'm here in New South Wales in Hunter Valley, which made me think, how much do Australians actually spend on weddings? And is there a way that we could maybe lessen the bill that I'm gonna look at and not when I see it on this very special day? Let's go. Alright, according to ASIC's MoneySmart website, the average wedding costs about $36,200. But this data is from 2012. Brandon from Aussie Wealth Creations has made a great YouTube video about this, so I'll link it in the description down below and you can watch it. If we look up the average cost of a wedding, it wildly depends on who you ask. In 2019, I found a survey from Wedded Wonderland who surveyed 500 brides and said that the average cost is about $53,168. However, if you look at the individual costs of these weddings, you will see that there's a wide spread among the spending. So a lot more couples are spending more and a lot more couples are spending less, which means that a lot more couples are sticking to the $10,000 to $20,000 weddings, and a lot more couples are sticking to the $100,000 plus weddings. I think the point here is that there is no definite average cost of a wedding. Whether it be $20,000 or around $200,000, be my guest. Or better yet, maybe I can be your guest. The main thing is that you don't measure your wedding budget according to what others are spending. With all that said, I just want you to know that I am not married, nor have I ever planned a wedding, but I have read a few tips that could help you prevent overspending on your big day. Here we go. Number 1, if you have to, plan maybe 1 or 2 parties. Once your friends hear about your engagement, prepare for the hens night, the stag night, the bucks party, the pre-wedding lunch, pre-wedding brunch, pre-wedding dinner, and whatever kind of party you're gonna attend. If you say yes to all of these, you might risk getting financially and emotionally drained. Number 2, think outside the walls of a venue. You could save heaps if you have a friend who's willing to offer their beach house, or maybe your parents have owned some land and you could set up some pole tents, where you can also have the same amount of fun and magic that you would have with a $15,000 venue. 2.5? Overtime isn't always exciting. If you do choose to rent a venue for your wedding, going overtime means your money is going overboard. You'll be paying a lot more every minute the venue caters to your event over the specified time. Following tip number 2 will help prevent this from happening. Number 3, a full bar is a full-on headache. For most Australian weddings, an open bar is not rare. The full-on headache comes in if you purchase every kind of spirit and every kind of wine for the open bar. Instead, you can get 1 white wine, 1 red wine, 2 to 4 beers, and maybe 1 special cocktail, or do any mix that you want. Just avoid getting them all if it's not practical. 4, the power of friends. Not just with venues, you can also utilize your family and friends for the skills that they have. You might know someone who's a photographer, a florist, a bartender, or a fancy cake maker, who might give you a very good discount on their services or might even do it for free. Number 5, dresses and suits need not be expensive. Personally, I don't see the point of shelling out a home deposit's worth for a suit that I'm only going to wear once, and I'm probably gonna spill cake on it as well. But Osler, surely you can spend $10,000 or $50,000 on your suit. I mean, come on, it's your wedding. Look, I get it. Expensive is subjective. That's why I'm not telling you any specific amount to spend on your wedding day. What my point here is, if it's not in your budget, don't buy it. Simple. Number 5.5. Let's not add your shoe addiction to the mix, okay? Jimmy Choo's, LV's, Fendi, Louboutins, red bottom heels, whatever your preference is. I think that I'll feel just as special if I get married in a pair of shoes that doesn't cost 2 months' salary. But that's just me. Number 6. Limo Rental. Getting from the ceremony to the reception is a necessity, but a limo is not a requirement. In a blog that I've read, the new bride said, after 30 seconds, it just felt like another car ride. So maybe what you could do is ask around some of your friends again if they have a fancy enough car to take you from the ceremony to the reception. I've even heard of some crazy couples who took an Uber going to the reception. So, number 7. If you can, have your wedding in January, February, or March. Avoid Saturdays and do it in the morning or early afternoon. A lot of surveys have shown that the first quarter of the year is when venues most often offer discounts. Avoid Saturdays because it has been found that it's the most expensive day of the week to get married, and do it on a morning or early afternoon as the rates increase as the nights continue. Night continues. There you have it, guys. 7 tips on how to not go overboard in the biggest day of your life for some people. Again, weddings are a case-to-case basis and there's no real formula on making a wedding budget, but once you do get your budget, stick with it so you don't overspend. If you've done some crazy strategies to save up for your wedding, or if you have another tip, just comment it down below. I'm personally looking forward to the day that I get married, but until then, if you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and don't forget to tap the bell notification icon to see a video every Thursday. This is Osler from Down Under, and I'll see you in the next video.